today we are going to try to attempt to fix this door lock. These things cost about 70 bucks. I ain't got 70 bucks, and I'm going to see if I can't fix it. So, stick with us and we'll figure it out. First of all, we're going to start down here. Let's see, down under here somewhere is this thing. This is the ring that holds in the gasket. As you can probably see, we have clothes in this washer that really need to be redone, but the door lock will not work. So, I've been able in the past to beat on it a little bit and make it work. So, I figured I'd be able to do this. So let's see. The door lock's right behind here. So, I'm going to grab this. This is a... Got the camera on it? Back up a little bit.
Just need to see a little.
No, back up a little bit. Back up more so you can see all of this. There you go, right there. Okay. So we're going to use, I don't know, this looks like about a T20, maybe. To undo these bolts.
I'm going right here.
And I think there's this other one too. Let's feel. Yep, one more up there. Now this is a Duet HT washer, and I have found so many different door locks for this thing that, well, let's see here. Let's take a look. Well, it looks like we got 3 electrical plugs. So we have that one there, which was actually partially off. I wonder if that's part of the problem. And this one here. Come on. And if you hear something in the background, that's Tim Hawkins.
Yeah, my brother's watching a show.
Okay. So this right here is the whole latch assembly. And inside this thing is a door lock. Now I'm going to pull this apart, I think, and see if I can't figure out how it works and why it ain't. I'm guessing it's gummed up. Well, I kind of got all the little tabs started here. So we are going to discover together whether I'm an idiot or not. Well, maybe we already know that one, but...
You're not.
Well, that's a debatable issue right there.
You're not.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Is that going to come off of there? There we go. So this here is the button that lets it show that the door's closed. Pushes that little thing there. This here appears to be the door lock. So this, it appears as though when the door closes,
it locks.
No, it doesn't. It triggers this latch. And right now it's unlocked. So when it locks, hang on. All these pieces are loose in here, so just be careful if you're doing this. It goes that way and locks. And then when it unlocks, that thing triggers and goes that way.
That's cool.
It is. Now I'm wondering if I've just got a little bit of corrosion on this guy here, or maybe on the plug, and that's why it decided to stop working. Because if I tap on this from outside the washing machine, it seems to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up all these connectors, clean up all these. That they're swinging free. This here is all free. I might even put a little bit of lube in this thing and then be done. Now when you pull the door back open, this pops down on that and doesn't allow this to move anymore. So the door lock can't lock anymore. So that's how that works. So I've got this one out. I'm going to file it a little bit, even though this one here really doesn't do much of anything, at least as far as what I'm trying to fix. But I might as well fix as many pieces as I can, right? Make sure when you put these back in here that the little points actually are pointed the right direction. These look like points, old points on the distributor of a car. So you want to try to make sure that those are there, which means we might want to, well, that's not a problem right now. I was going to say we might want to clean those points, but actually they look pretty good. I'll pull one out to show you real quick here. That point, those points all look pretty good. So I'm going to put those back in. Let's pull this lock assembly back out. Pull this out to do that. Set that aside. Pull out this lock assembly. So I think this is where the whole thing's going wrong on me. So I'm going to make sure that's clean. Good. I'm going to go ahead and clean these contacts here. And that fits perfectly. So that means that it does only go in one way. The nub goes down that direction towards the rest of the door lock assembly. So this door lock assembly here is going to go back into that little slot. And we'll do that. We'll put this point connector back in. Let's move this back in place. Now what I ought to do, and I think I'm going to do, is put a little bit of lube in this whole white thing. Because it might be what's hanging up on everything. Because I see a little tiny bit of dried up lube on the end down here.
Yeah,
this one. Yeah, let's put that on here. There's a little tiny bit of dried up lube here, and there's a little bit of dried up lube on this other. Yeah, right up in here. And then a little bit of dried up lube down here. So a little bit of dried up lube down here on this thing, which is the other side of this. So I think I'm going to put a little spray lube in here. We're going to put a little bit of spray lube on this white thing here, because that's the whole door lock assembly. And plug it back in and see what happens. So I'm going to take a little silicone spray.
I like the smell.
I don't. So. Alright, so all of this is together. I hope that doesn't set off Mama's allergies. Okay. Get this back together. This. Uh-oh. Get to pull it back apart now.
Why?
Oh, because I screwed up over here. Good. That's all good. Everything's still in there tight. Alright, let's see if we can put it back together correctly this time. Yeah. Let's start at this end. Put this back up on top. Where it's supposed to be. Like so. And I will put some silicone lube on that dude too, because I think it needs it. Okay. Alright. Just wipe the outside of this down. But I'm going to put a little spray right here because this is another movable piece.
lot.
I know, it was way too much. But I can't always control the can.
Why are you doing that?
Because I want to make sure that it's got a little bit of looseness to it. So what I'm going to do is probably something I shouldn't do, because it may make it to where I have to pull it apart again. But let's hope not.
My hands are getting
Pop.
tired.
It's okay. Keep going. Now, as you can see again, this here is where the door closes into this, right? So I'm going to pop that. Boom. Now, the door lock locks up into here with that switch up here, and then it unlocks like that. And then the hard part now is getting this to come back up. Okay, looks like I'm pulling it apart again, because I'm an idiot. Alright, so we're going to try hooking this back up, see if there's any difference or not. Check inside here. Yeah, those look pretty dang clean actually. So blue goes on top, black goes on the door lock. And no, I didn't test this. I know there's a whole testing thing you can do. I'm just hoping for the best right now. Let's hook this up under here. This is the one that was weird when I pulled it out. Let's get it back in there. Okay. So there's that. And the switch. Cool.
Hopefully it's fixed.
3 screws to put back in.
That was all 3.
Alright, so now let's tighten them all up.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see here. So now let's get this all back on here the way it's supposed to be, which is
Isn't the ring supposed to go back in?
the ring will go in after this is all back on. Okay, that's back on. Come on, get on there, you. Now. Okay, just make sure that's seated. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Well, let's see, because that means washed. I'm not even going to throw a pot in until I know. Bring it on up here, Ash. So I'll turn it on. There it went. The lock works. Now I really need a voiceover, huh?